everyone, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you can subscribe, the button is of course always down below. I always say that per usual, it's my thing. And today I'm very excited because it's my first Ipsy GlamBag X unboxing. I was too excited. If you follow me on Instagram, you will already know this because I post about this on stories. I was too excited yesterday, so I literally opened every product, looked at it, so I kind of have like an initial like feel on everything, I suppose. But I'm really excited about my first Ipsy GlamBag X and stuff, and of course bare face because we're gonna try everything, or at least mostly everything today. So I'm really excited about this if you were curious and stuff. But just a little few things. Ipsy GlamBag X is $55 quarterly, so it's like a quarterly thing to, like, you know, spice up your Ipsy, I guess, and stuff. And you do have to be a current Ipsy subscriber to be able to get this, so it's pretty exclusive in a way because you have to already be subscribed to them to be able to receive this. You can't just decide that you just want this. So you either have to be subscribed to their GlamBag or their GlamBag Plus. There's no longer a GlamBag Ultimate. I feel like this kind of replaced the GlamBag Ultimate and stuff, which I'm actually pretty like pleased with. I've never gotten the Ultimate when they had it, but this just seems to make more sense. And just while we're out there, the regular GlamBag is $12 a month, and then the Plus is $25 a month. So in those months you won't be receiving those other subscriptions, so this will just be the $55 4 times a year. I believe it's in February, May, August, and October, I believe is when it is. And so for like the seasons of the year, it's kind of like almost like FabFitFun or like the large boxy charm, I believe, except for I think that's monthly. It's kind of like those, but like all makeup, skincare, and beauty stuff. Anyways, I feel like I've done a lot of talking about this. I do have a referral code. I'll always leave that down below. And so if you do want to sign up to get the next GlamBag X, which would be in October. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So of course I'm doing a try on, but I'll first show you everything. So this is the GlamBag X. It comes in this big box, this big purple box, which I'm a fan of because purple's like my fave, and stuff. And on top of it, it has like this magazine. This month's bag was, or box I should say, was curated by Halsey, which I love. And so yeah, you get this like magazine. It shows you her pics, kind of like a beauty breakdown, and you can also see the like Ipsy picks that you got to pick from, or the ones you could have got in your bag. Which, if you didn't know, for this you do get to pick three of your items in your bag, and you usually get like 8 to 9 products, I think. But I think it's like 7 to 9 products you get. So this is definitely a good deal, and it's guaranteed. It's promised, I believe, to have like, and I believe it's promised to have like a 300 plus value, and we will be totaling that up at the end of this video. And I don't know if I'm gonna like go into like all of Halsey's picks and say what I could have gotten, but yeah, you got your magazine that kind of shows you that. I really like it. I wish it was put together. But then you have like the Ipsy picks, and then you have like almost like makeup tips, and then you also have like other fun stuff in the magazine. So the first thing I guess I'll get into is this mask. This is from Glow Recipe. Like I said, I opened everything up on like in my own time to like look at everything, so that's why the packaging looks. This is from Glow Recipe. This is their Watermelon Glow Hyaluronic Clay Pore-Tight Facial. This is supposed to be a pore refining exfoliating treatment. I have heard a lot about this. like on probably TikTok, Instagram, maybe even YouTube. I feel like this is talked about a lot, like around. I'm not necessarily going in order with Halsey's picks or like the Ipsy picks or what I picked. I'm kind of just doing whatever. But since this is a try on, I always like to obviously go in order of application, I guess. So yes, this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Hyaluronic Acid Pore Refining Treatment. This, it looks amazing. It also smells amazing. So we love that. Oh, it smells like freaking watermelon, which I love. And it comes with a little spatula, so I love that. But this retails for $40, and it says when your skin needs a reset, reach for this powerful purifying mask. It's effective as a pro treatment, but only takes 5 minutes at home. The combo of gentle clays, fruit enzymes, and extracts exfoliates acids, getting rid of dead skin cells, build up, and access to oil for clear glowing skin. Halsey says after a long day of makeup, add this mask to your PM routine to brighten your skin. I'm using this before I put on makeup, but we're gonna roll with it. Oh my god, that feels so cooling. I'm just gonna do like, I don't know if I'm using too much, but I'm just gonna put it on. I like that kind of thing. Okay, now I'm gonna like spread this out. Oh yes, this is like an exfoliating legitimate mask. So I think you just rub it in and let it sit there. I don't think it's like you like rub your face for 3 minutes. I mean, that may be a little bit much. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my forehead. I can see why this would feel great at the end of the day, because it does feel super cooling so far. So yeah, I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes and then I will be right back. Alexa, turn off. Okay, so for the sake of this video, obviously I'm just gonna take a washcloth, but I'm actually gonna like rub it in for a second. I'm not really sure like how you're supposed to technically. You're supposed to technically rub it in for an exfoliation. Like if you were doing this in the shower, I would assume that you would like, of course, rub it in as an exfoliation, but washcloths actually give a natural exfoliation, so this is another method. But I can already like kind of see a glow, which I like. Yeah, that felt super cooling on my face. It definitely brought out a glow, especially when my skin is going through a moment. Okay, so next thing that I got in my bag, I actually did end up picking this item. I was in between the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, which I haven't had in a while, and I wanted to retry it. But I ultimately picked this from Beauty Set. This is the Universal Ci Brightener. It has vitamin C, L-aceric acid. This is supposed to be a CMH repair complex. It has caffeine, magnolia, and hemp oil, and it's fragrance free. This is like a 15 ml of this, but I feel like a little goes a long way. I did test this out last night, but I'm gonna use this again. Last night I was like pumping it out for the first time, so I felt like it like pumped out a ton, but you really don't need, I feel like, much of this, just like a little bit. The texture is a little like, feels kind of oily, if that makes any sense, but I don't know, it is kind of nice. I think it's just because it's like has like hemp oil in it, I don't know, but I do really think it like brightens up your under eyes, and I really like a product like this, especially like since I don't obviously wear makeup every day. Like if I'm no makeup days, my eyes can be like brightened. I'm here for it. But I do want to like obviously tell you more information about that. So the Beauty Set Universal Ci Brightener is a blend of vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, green tea, and hemp oil that will brighten and plump your eye area. It definitely brightened. It definitely did some brightening. So I really like that. It does retail for $65, which is expensive, so you guys know about that. But, you know, it was nice. And then I'm also gonna try this baby, which I'm kind of frowned upon with makeup, but I'm not trying to make this last a long time. I will be removing this makeup in just a few hours, unfortunately, but this is from Herbivore, which I've heard about this brand, but I've never owned anything from it. This is their Emerald Hemp Seed Epigen's Deep Moisture Glow Oil. This is what it looks like. Super pretty. I think this might have been a Halsey pick. I'm not really sure. Let me see. Yes. So this retails for $48. A few drops of this like a warm hug on your skin. It calms, soothes, nourishes, moisturizes, and even protects from environmental aggressors. It has hemp seed oil, vitamin E, squalene, turmeric root, a word I can't pronounce, a word I cannot pronounce. Halsey stick is to spend a few minutes working this oil into your skin before bed. So I'm assuming this is more of a night oil than a day oil. I love oils, especially for like the droppers. I haven't been using too many like oils recently, but I am pleased about this. We'll see how it is under makeup, but I feel like lately I'm like craving moisture, so I just want to see how this is. Oh yeah, that's nice. And I already did like my day moisturizer, by the way. Just gonna rub this to my skin. It feels like lightweight, which I kind of like, and stuff. I definitely will get more use of this, especially in the winter time, because that's when I really crave hydration. It feels like very soft on my face, especially since using those other treatments. I feel like just don't know why my face does get a little dry sometimes. Okay, so I'm actually gonna let this sit on my skin probably for like 5 to 10 minutes. Just all this skincare sit for 5 to 10 minutes. And then I will come back with the next product, which I'm very excited about. Ultimately, I don't think I would use this oil during the day. Just, it's not like super heavy. It is pretty lightweight for oil, but I just feel like it's better for nighttime. A lot of these, like even the Glow Recipe, I feel like that's better for nighttime. And I do think it's nice under makeup, before makeup for like a prep, but I feel like nighttime, that would really be great. But now I am very excited for this product. So this is from Tatcha. Oh my god, the packaging that this came in, like it was real. Like I understand, kind of like, oh yeah, that's bougie. But this is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. This is like the primer that I feel like a lot of people have talked about. Comes in this like sleeve, which I'm like, wow. And it also, I was like, what is this? But then I realized this like applicator. I was like, what is this? What is this? And I was like, oh, it's probably to scrape the product out. This is probably the most bougie item I have ever owned in my collection. I'm just gonna put it out there and stuff, and it's literally gorgeous. And I feel bad that I'm about to ruin it, but I'm just gonna, wow, that works really well. Like I feel like I totally just like messed that up. Like it looked so beautiful, and I just dug a hole practically in it. And I don't really have pores, I feel like at least I don't think I do, but this product has been talked about so much that I am so curious to see like how I feel about it. And I remember reading that one of Halsey's tips is to even use this on no makeup days and stuff, which I'm very like curious about that, not gonna lie. I feel like I might have overdone it, but I've never used a product like this, so I don't know the ways. I don't know. Even if I feel like it just gives you like a nice smooth canvas for makeup, and I'm definitely excited to test this out when I'm going to be wearing makeup longer. But yeah, that was nice. Like it just feels like super silky, and my face feels very smoothed out. I even feel like texture wise my face feels just lovely. So I am very excited about it. And this retails for $52. Whew, that's expensive. And she did say try this on makeup days too. It'll make your skin less silky and smooth. And this is I love the little blurb they have with this as well. It says, one of the most important beauty lessons Halsey has learned from her years in the spotlight is the power of primer. This is one from Tatcha and it is a favorite thanks to blurring silk extract, mattifying silk powder, and a velvety texture that grips foundation for all day wear. I'll definitely be interested to see like what this does for my skin. I am gonna let this sit on for a few minutes. Now I'm gonna go apply my foundation, concealer, all that kind of stuff, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the next product was from the brand About Face. It's the Light Lock Highlight Fluid in Fight or Flight. I was really intrigued by this. I really love the packaging. I don't know, just everything about it. Like the purple rosy feel of it, we love. I just love how it is a dropper, but they have like this top over it. I'm a fan. I'm a real fan of this, and it's basically a dropper highlight, which I love a good glow, and this is perfect as I drop my beauty blender myself. But I'm gonna drop this on my sponge, and that's how I'm gonna apply it. I'm really intrigued to try this because it looks like a nice rose gold, like almost like a purple toned highlight, and I love liquid highlights. Oh, that is glowy. I love them. Honestly, my favorite way to apply these, which I'm actually intrigued to hear what Halsey's recommendation is, and stuff. My favorite way to actually use a product like this is to drop a few drops of this into your foundation. I just think it looks the most beautiful, but I love something like this almost like all over the face just to give a nice glow, and I feel like this is the most natural way to do that. Yes, I love it on the sponge. I actually love how, like, even though I'm having some problems with my skin right now, it's not like accentuating anything. It just gives me a youth, just gives me a nice glow. So I really like this, like really like that. Honestly, a lot of these products that have come in here have been such a hit. Like first impressions wise, obviously I have to test a lot of them out more, but so far, so good. Like I said, was another Halsey pick that retails for $32. There was actually 3 shades that I could have gotten. They all look the same because the bottle is like, has like those like almost mirrorized, like these on them. So like it's kind of not frosted, but you can't see. So I could have gotten this shade Shaken or Stripped or Sunstruck, but I got Fight or Flight, of course. Halsey's recommendation is actually to add a few drops of this to your body moisturizer for an all-over glow, which I think is also a great idea, but I like the foundation trick. That's just personally what I would do. I actually don't necessarily always do like the glowy body moisturizer thing, but I definitely should give it a shot. Okay, so I just did a quick crease shadow, and I set my lids and primed for the eyeshadow because we do have an eyeshadow product to use, which I'm super excited. I did end up picking this as well, and I've heard a lot about this, but this is the Tarte Clay Pot Amazonian Clay Waterproof Liner in Rose Gold, but I will be using this as my eyeshadow base, and I'm so excited to test this. This is what it looks like, the packaging, and then this is the color. I'm really excited. Oh, so excited. I love rose gold. Whoa, that is weird. It is like so creamy, like almost like liquid. So weird. Okay, I'm gonna apply this on. See how I feel. Oh my God. I'm going to love this. Like I already know. I kind of want a mirror though, so I can actually see what I'm doing, because I really can't. Okay, it definitely is super pretty, but I'm gonna switch over to a brush because I feel like it's gonna apply a lot better. Oh yes, it really did. It's just because it's so creamy, it's almost liquidy. So I felt like it just wasn't applying pigment, but that is so pretty. Like it's basically liquid, like I said. It is so pretty. And I would never use this as a liner anyways. I don't really wear eyeliner. If you guys have been watching my videos, for like a while, you know that. I do think it's like almost like too liquidy though, so I feel like it's so hard to get the pigment to go on. So I almost feel like this would be a better topper and stuff rather than just using this alone. I think it would be a way better topper to add like shine. I feel like otherwise you're just going to be like packing and packing this on, which is fine, but I feel like this, I'm noticing, would be a much better topper for the eyes. But it is so pretty, and I did pack on a little bit. Love that. I think it looks super gorgeous, but like I said, I do think it would be a better topper than like actually using that alone. And that is also supposed to be waterproof, which I think is interesting, and it does retail for $21. Next product is also a Halsey pick, and I'm very excited about this one. This is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna mascara. I'm trying to figure out what the name of it is. I'll probably know when I take it out. I think it's called the Full Frontal mascara. I think that's the name of it and stuff. It is gorgeous packaging. I really like the packaging. And I think this is my first product from Fenty Beauty. I don't think I own anything from them. I've tried the Full Filter like sample foundation. I tried that, or I tried the Pro Filter, like their first ever matte foundation when it came out in a couple years ago. I think I remember trying it in 2017, 2018, didn't like it, by the way, but I'm really excited about this mascara. This is what it looks like. Good, nice, decent one. I have one sample, one full size, and then this open now, so that's fun. Good job, Katie. But I'm really excited to try this, so let's do it. And I don't always curl my lashes, by the way. It's just not my thing. Whoa, I kind of like it. Like, I like how it's not like very curling, and I don't typically use an eyelash curler, so it's my eyes compared. I feel like it's like more of a volume lengthening mascara, and I don't know if that is this. I'll have to read the magazine in a second to see, but it is like curling my lashes, which I like. It definitely does have a curling effect. Just with the way my eyelashes are looking, it's giving me curly vibes. It's definitely a drier formula than wet. And I feel like it's not applying a ton to my lashes, which is nice because you can really pack it on. It's definitely not my favorite mascara, but so far so good. Like I said, that was a Halsey pick. That is the Full Frontal Volume Lift and Curl Mascara. I knew it was a curling mascara with just the vibe of my lashes getting curled up, which it did curl them, so I am impressed with that, especially for somebody that doesn't like to use a mascara. It does retail for $24. The innovative brush lifts, curls, defines, and separates for a dramatic look that won't smudge and smear for hours. I will definitely be testing it out way more. I just wasn't super impressed by it. I think it would be a really good like combo mascara. I like using other mascaras together, and I think it would mix well with my Essence Lush Princess or my Bite Beauty mascara. I think it would definitely mix good with both of those, or either or. It's just not like my favorite alone mascara, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just not super impressed, but I think that's just because I've been using the Essence Lush Princess for the last couple years, so I'm obsessed with that one. Not to mention that's like under 10 bucks. Okay, so the last product I have to try is also a me pick, and this is the Pillow Talk Lip Cheat Reshape Resize Lip Liner from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just picked this because it was Charlotte Tilbury, and I was like, yes, I need and stuff. And I know Charlotte Tilbury is kind of like bougie. I'm gonna quickly put on a little bit of this lip mask because I typically just use as a lip balm, just my lips are kind of dry. And this is in the shade, did I say Pillow Talk? Yes, it's in Pillow Talk, I believe. Pillow Talk 2 Medium. I don't always use lip liners, but I feel like I've heard people rave about this lip liner on TikTok and say how amazing it is, so I had to give it a go. And don't judge my lip liner application abilities because I really like the color. It's like a Your Lips But Better color. And yes, I am kind of applying it all over. Yeah, that is definitely a Your Lips But Better color, which I love. So that Charlotte Tilbury lip pencil retails for $22, which I'm kind of surprised because I feel like I would expect it to be more expensive than $22. I don't know, Charlotte Tilbury is like more bougie of high end. So I don't know, I'm just a little surprised by that. But this lip pencil is made to define, reshape, resize, throw it all over, perfect nude lip, which I feel like it definitely did. For me, I think it was a No Lips But Better color, which I really liked, and stuff, and I really liked that. Damn, this is gonna be a long ass video, guys. So that is everything that I did end up receiving in the GlamBag X. I do quickly want to go over like an overview on this box. My first time getting the GlamBag X. So far, so good. I actually really liked everything. I can't wait to test everything out more. I really liked the glow recipe, and I can't wait to try this out as night as like a skincare thing and stuff. So I really liked that. The Tatcha primer, also really liked that, and I can't wait to test that out for a full makeup wear rather than me just wearing this for a few hours and taking it off. The oil was really nice. I do think it gave me a nice glow, and I can't wait to use this at night for some good hydration. Like I just said, I really like this lip liner. I think it's a good Your Lips But Better color. And I think if I'm going to own one lip liner, this has to be it. The mascara, as you guys know, I'm not like super impressed with, but I do think it's a good buildable mascara. I just need to test it more and stuff. I just wasn't like, whoa, man, this is life-changing. It wasn't life-changing. I really like the eye brightener. The texture is kind of weird, but other than that, it's a really good eye brightener, and it really does brighten the eyes, so I'll get over the texture. The highlight, I loved this highlight. I think this is probably one of my favorite items in the box. I really liked it, and I love the packaging specifically. Packaging wise, this beats the box. And lastly, the Tarte Rose Gold Clay Pot. I really liked this. I think it'll be a really good topper, and I can't wait to use it as a topper. Either way, I just really liked it. So the grand total of this bag was $304, which it's guaranteed, which it is a $300 value. So honestly, first GlamBag X, I'm just gonna give you like a mini review. I loved like basically everything I tried. I am thoroughly impressed by this bag too, like, and being that it's a $304 value, this bag pays for itself because you get $300 for $55. So you get $300 worth of products for $55. So it pays for itself in the end, which I like, and I really do love everything. So yeah, that's gonna be it for my Ipsy GlamBag X unboxing. I really like trying the products on, but let me know down below if you'd like me to do this not try on in the future. I could always do like a reel using everything, a couple different reels, IGTVs, stuff like that. But let me know what you think about that part of the unboxing. I personally like trying the products on and giving like a mini first impressions. And I like previewing the bag before getting, because honestly I get way too excited. And stuff, but be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I hope you're having a great day, night, whenever you happen to be watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.